Hello everyone, my name is Ravikumar Gudoru. Today we are going to discuss about how to check Kubernetes pod status. This will mainly useful when the customer using Kubernetes infrastructure to check the status of particular container which is hosting our applications. To check the status of Kubernetes pods, you can use kubectl command line tool which has several useful commands. Here are some essential commands to monitor pod status. Okay, so understanding the pod status, the status column is the kubectl get pods. Output can show various status like the status are running, pending, succeeded, failed, crashed, loop back, off. So mainly we used to hear few customers used to raise the ticket something like crashed loop back off errors we are seeing. So mainly what is that? The pod is crashing and restarting repeatedly. This we used to hear couple of times with the customers and you know that what is running status? It means running without any issue. Pending means the pod is being scheduled but not yet running. Succeeded, the pod has been completed successfully. And failed. The pod has terminated with errors. Okay. The list of the few commands we here discussing today as part of this session, how to list all the pods. So this command displays the status of all pods in the specified namespace. So you can we'll discuss about what is namespace. It is a different component in the Kubernetes level. So now we discuss about how the commands we mainly useful while checking the pod log related pods. Okay, the list of all pods means the command is you can see that kubectl space get space pods space minus n and corresponding namespace. Which namespace pods details we are trying to get those information it will be display all the pod details. Another thing is describe a specific pod instead of listing all the pods. If you want to describe a specific pod to get a detailed information about a specific pod, including its status, events, and reasons for failure, if any, the command is kubectl space describe space pod name space minus n and namespace. Under what namespace level we are trying to check particular specified pod description. Okay, here we need to be replace pod name with the actual name of the pod. Okay, the other one is watch pod status. If you want to continuously monitoring the status of pods, you can use the watch command. The command syntax is watch space kubectl space get space pods space minus in space your namespace level. Okay. The other point is check pod status in all namespace. So if you want to go with the specific namespace, you can specify. But if you want to go with all namespace, the command is kubectl get pods space minus minus all minus namespaces. Not namespace, it's namespaces, all namespaces. Okay. The other command is check pod resource usage. What resources is using in the pods level to check the resource usage. I mean, especially CPU and memory for the pods. You may require the metrics server. The command is here kubectl space top space pods space minus n space namespace. You can observe that, right? If you want to check CPU and memory utilization of a particular process, we used to use top command in Linux level. I hope you remember. Okay. The other point is get pod status and custom columns. So you can format the output to show particular column such as name and status of the pod. So it can be show list the pod status with the described result, what customized columns with the customized columns. The command is kubectl space get space pods minus n and space namespace is common and pods it will be, and where it is it how it will be like minus o custom hyphen column is equal to name colon dot metadata dot name, okay, comma status colon dot status dot face. Okay, thank you. I hope we have discussed more details on this. Thank you again.